this is Michael. Today I would like to share a technique that can be super helpful when you're trying to create something in your life that you would like to experience, whether it be in your work or your relationships or your finances or health, or even with your animals. If it's some behavior issues you're trying to overcome, some training obstacles, or even health challenges, and you really are trying to make something happen. This technique, it's called the pre-paving process, and it was coined that term by Abraham Hicks. And I had been using this process for many years, and I never referred to it as the pre-paving process, but it's such a perfect way of referring to it, because what you're doing is you are essentially pre-paving your way energetically toward what you desire, and you do so by imagining what you would like to experience, and then you really connect with the feeling of experiencing it and all of the aspects of it in detail that come together to create that experience for you. So for example, if you are facing some issues with a dog and there's some behavior challenges, what you would do is give yourself some time to imagine what it would feel like to have the dog behaving, to be doing what you hope the dog will do, and what that will feel like for you, the experience you will have by them succeeding and you're succeeding and you are experiencing the good behavior together, and all of the joy that comes with that. Or it could be, let's say that you have a big meeting or a job interview of some sort. Imagining yourself, driving to the interview and feeling so good and confident, and you're wearing your best outfit and you look your best and you feel your best, and then you go into the meeting and you totally connect with the person and you are really hitting it off and you're super articulate and you are expressing yourself in the highest vibration possible, and you guys just completely hit it off, and you walk out of that meeting feeling like you nailed it and that you get the job and that you're getting the money that you want and the office that you desire and working with the perfect people. And so you are just essentially imagining it going well, but you're imagining it sort of in a pathway leading to that outcome and all of the feelings that come with it. It's really important to get into the feeling place of it. And I've experienced this in my own life, and it's really proved to be a super easy and super successful process to incorporate. And I like to do it, either before bed or first thing in the morning when my energy's a little calmer, especially first thing in the morning, because I have not been weighed down by the distractions of the day. So, I'll just imagine how I would like my day to proceed. And I'll just think about all of the great things I'd like to experience, or, the goals I have to achieve for the day, that them all going super smoothly and successfully. Sometimes I've even done it when I've been driving. I'll get in my car and I'll imagine that I'm hitting the road. There's no traffic. It's all fluid. I get there with time to spare, and there's going to be a perfect, beautiful parking spot right in front upon my arrival of my destination. And sure enough, I'll have that parking spot. There'll be no traffic. Everything will be super easy, and this in turn will elevate my vibration, because I succeeded in accomplishing this through this process. And once I've elevated my vibration to this higher place, I'm a match for similar vibrations. So you start to see these synchronicities happen, where you start to draw more of what you desire to you. And the more you pre-pave, and okay, well now this next little part of my day, this is what I would love to be experiencing, and this is how I would like it to go, and these are the feelings that I would like to accompany that. Even with animals, I've worked with a lot of clients, and I've recommended this process, and then they will go off and they would practice with their specifically I'm thinking of cats and dogs, where they've had a challenge, like cats not getting along, and they will envision their cats getting along, and they wake up in the morning, the cats are laying next to each other, they're so happy together, they're getting along, they are even sharing food, and there are no issues, there are no fights, there's just harmony and serenity and love amongst the cats, and we go through our day all feeling balanced and getting along. And they'll report back to me after doing that every day and creating that vibrational foundation. It's almost like the person will start to radiate that into their environment, and the animals will pick up on that. Or I've had other clients that have issues with their dogs pulling on the leash, and so they'll practice just envisioning the feeling of their day, like going out on the walk, and their dog is very calm at the door, and they go through the threshold of the door, and the dog is following the person, rather than pulling out the door. And as they're walking along, on the street, there are all the distractions are not getting in the way. The dog is peaceful, walking by the owner's side, calm, loose leash, very tranquil and serene, and they come home and there's just super success surrounding this because the dog has followed and behaved and was calm on the walk. And so then they'll call me up and they'll say, this worked, it's amazing. Often I found that, it's like a foundation that you're laying, that it's important to stick with this, like a meditation practice, like where you're doing it every day. So you're building up that momentum and creating this foundation, so then you can really manifest it. So play with this. It's a really interesting process. So many people have successes with it. Again, it's called the pre-paving process, but you really can call it whatever you want. It's really all about finding the feeling, connecting with the feeling, using your imagination, and really bringing to life what you desire and what your goal is, as if you are experiencing it right now. And when you feel that you're experiencing it right now, all the more powerful it is to make it happen right in front of you, right around you, right within you. So again, play with that. Let me know how it goes for you, and if you need any help with this, or if you need any assistance with your animals, reach out to me, email me, or go to my website and schedule an appointment. I'm more than happy to help however I can. All right, until next time, take care.